So Lacey, when we're talking about emotional intelligence, and especially when it comes to sales, one thing I've noticed just going through this with you is how much my emotional intelligence has changed and grown. Because I definitely think it can only become stronger, and it's something that you can focus on. You know, not just the older you get, the more experienced you get, but some things you can control and some things you can't when it comes to the career world, as well as, you know, a lot of sales situations. And regulating your emotional intelligence is just so important. So I want to make sure that we get this right for folks. What have you experienced over time in your experience and throughout your career when it comes to sales and coaching sellers?
Early on in my career, I definitely lacked self-awareness. And I think over time I've developed that, and that's an ongoing practice, and also my own regulation. I think that in the last couple of years, I've done a better job of enhancing social awareness, and where I'm still directing my attention is around this idea of relationship management, particularly around conflict resolution. Because when you say, okay, there are certain things that aren't in your control, but where you direct your attention, that is in your control, that can be easier said than done when you're interacting with other people, because sometimes worrying about other people's opinions, but also being considerate and practicing empathy. How do you balance those two things when you're trying to figure out, where do I direct my attention, but also how can I navigate conflict resolution in a healthy capacity? So it's a delicate balance, and I think it's going to be an ongoing life lesson.